Hello everybody, welcome back. This is a continuation of my video series that I started yesterday with my new character, Lucil. Before I get started and actually delving into the adventuring and questing, there's a couple of things I just want to sort of discuss about how I plan to play this. One of the things I think I'm going to do is install some ground rules for my character, because we all know how these games tend to end up.
Whatever you need.
So to try and keep it a little bit more
simple and strong. I can form.
How should I say it? Entertaining. I've decided that I'm going to put some restrictions on myself, basically. One of the things I'm not going to be doing anymore, or one of the things I'm going to do to try and make it a little bit tougher for myself, is that although I am allowed to craft items, any crafted weapons or armour I'm not allowed to use. That's my first big decision, really. I'm not allowed to use and equip my own weapons and armour. For the simple reason, obviously, with the smithing perks and that, it's too easy to go ahead and just, about 5 minutes into the game, you can have a full set of Daedric gear.
You looking for a new blade?
And I think that's wrong, really. That's not something I'm going to be doing. So I can only equip and improve the gear that I find on my adventures. So yes, I will be doing a lot of looting. Now what I'm trying to do is find out where... no backpacks. I wonder if that's because...
Yes. Someone stole your sweet...
I haven't started Frostfall. So now I'm going to start Frostfall. And this will hopefully add some of the Okay, so we've started Frostfall. I've also added and installed a couple of extra mods since my last play. You see, I'm dripping now because I've got the real is it Real Rain mod or something like that installed?
Leave that fancy elven stuff for the elves.
Where do I create? I'm sure it's an Italian wrap. That's all the cloaks I can make. Ah, here we go. Pack fur. Right. That's all I wanted to do. So I'm wearing a cloak now. Now I'm going to go to Whiterun. Cash in my quests. It's got 2 iron arrows in it. It's the one I was shooting at the other day. So yes, I've included like the real raiment. I've also included real shelter as well. So you'll notice as well next time that when it starts to rain, if I actually go and stand under the porch of a building, the rain effect will disappear and I will stop getting wet. But yes, the main thing was to establish the ground rules for the character early on. I don't want to wind up wearing Daedric armour, you know, a couple of episodes into the series. So basically I'm like I say, the only weapons I can now use and armours are the ones that I find, steal or loot. I mean, I will be obviously allowed to enchant my armours and put effects on them. You know, that's allowed. But if I craft any weapons or armours, the only thing I'm allowed to do with them is sell them. That's purely it. My own actual crafting of weapon and armours is purely for profit, really. It's, you know, economy. Oh, great, I jumped in the water and got wet. I haven't seen the companions either fighting their giant. Oh, and there was another mod as well that I've installed as well, which is going to be interesting to test out. It's quite a new one. In fact, it's only been on the... Excuse me, I'm suddenly yawning. Tired. Yeah, new mod. It's only been on the Nexus for a few days as of recording this video. And basically, it takes the need to harvest souls or capture souls to fill soul gems. Instead, what it does, it forces you to use your magicka to fill soul gems, which are renamed magicka gems. Because again, some people, when they're trying to, you know, play characters, are a little bit put off at the fact that you've got to keep capturing the souls of creatures and animals and preventing them from, you know, you're trapping them in the soul cairn basically. You're not allowing them to go to Sovngarde or wherever their souls would go. So I've decided to give this magicka.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
And who am I?
I've also decided to make my character a little bit on the smaller side. When I did my start of this video, I reloaded the.
Somewhere in Skyrim. Take a look.
I reloaded me race menu and just tweaked her a little bit. Because
Need anything else? Just let me know. Helgen. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you the room. Right there.
no need to show me to my room. I stayed here yesterday. I know where it is. I need to get a good night's sleep. That's what I need. You know, I got through Bleak Falls Barrow and I only died like 3 or 4 times. And I apologise for anyone who has watched the video that I posted, because I did forget to edit the constant me dying
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
in that blade trap. So I was going to cut that out. So I died once, and then the next time I'd done it, you know. Instead I forgot. I basically forgot about it because I recorded the video yesterday and I only sat down to edit it and render it today. You know, my brain forgot. So for anyone who was shouting at the screen, use your healing, and I eventually did. Wow. That must be the EMB.
When you disrespect me.
Because again, one of the things, again, getting back to why I decided to edit my character a bit, I did have a bit of a glitch when I reloaded this save today. My character's hair disappeared. She was completely bald. I think I must have uninstalled or removed a mod.
Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
The blades. Delphi.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable.
And
Now,
tremendously
let me show you
dangerous.
something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Ah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward, Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. Discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
Huh?
Dragon! How exciting! Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Really? You don't know if you can stop it? What, with all these guards?
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my...
Tell told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
He's a
Good
deserter
work,
then.
We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen. So
I've got
you
to
have
fight
more
a dragon
experience
now.
with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Okay. So if we're the cautious type, why are we going to fight a dragon? A dragon that's potentially going to kill us and eat us. And do you really think I'm equipped to fight a dragon? Look at me. I'm wearing leather armour. I only have one melee weapon. I only have one-handed weapon. Sure, I've got a bow, but I've only got iron arrows. And I've got deadly dragons installed. I think we're going to die.
The guards in Dragon Street say you aided the Jarl. On behalf of Whiterun, I thank you.
I love the water effect here. As I come down the steps, I love that like reflection there on the step. Oh, it's an awesome effect. Awesome. I was always one of these people like, nah, you don't need an EMB.
Good luck.
I mean, it certainly makes capturing the game a lot more difficult. I have to say that. That is the one,
Yes.
if you like, drawback. Most of my preferred capture software
does have its advantages.
won't even load with Skyrim. You know, they just conflict now. Shadowplay is about the only thing.
Killing it is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go?
Shadowplay is the only thing that will let me capture this game while I've got my EMB enabled.
Let's move out.
XSplit won't do it. Playclaw won't do it. I think it's some kind of I don't know whether it's some kind of DirectX issue or what. I suppose because the EMB uses its own, you know, DLL. Probably messes up with the capture software. But as I say, Shadowplay seems to record it okay. Just means I'm a little bit limited on my options of what I can do as far as like the recording and editing side. I don't have the luxury of having game audio and commentary audio in 2 separate streams, 2 separate channels to edit, you know, separately. It's all combined, so if I try to alter or adjust my commentary, it's going to affect the game volume at the same time. Which is why I've tended to upload the last few videos where I've recorded with Shadowplay without any audio edits or audio tweaks.
Oh, such colors.
I don't think I even have a shield, do I? I really don't know. The watchtower's on fire, I know that much. I can see the smoke from here. She drew a sword and then sheathed it straight away again.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what would keep...
I wonder if I could do the cheeky thing of staying inside the building. Who are you?
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Killer, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
Where is he? Damn it. That most definitely is a dragon. I'm on fire! Where's he gone? I'm on fire again! I need to get out of there. I might need to put healing. Whoa! What's it doing? It's like raining fire down from the... He's talking.
Damn you!
Come on, land! land? How am I supposed to kill him if he doesn't land? There's not a lot I can do if he doesn't land. There he goes. Alright. Whoa! Well, that didn't work very well, did it? I died. Again, I really don't think I have anything that's going to be able to help me much in combat against this dragon. Apart from, like you say, staying out of the way. I'm just not... I don't have... I haven't found enough loot yet. I don't think I'm skillful enough either. I don't think I'm at the right level. Perhaps you could help me, mate. If I pay you some gold, could you take me far away from the dragon, please?
Oh, such colors.
I want to catch some butterflies while I'm here.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what's the deal.
Now, where will he be lurking?
Get under cover. The dragon, it's still around somewhere. Let's save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
Well, well. Another maggot squashed beneath my boot. Yeah.
Fort to me, dragon!
I am not going to beat him if he's flying.
Your defeat brings me honor.
Jeez. Maybe I should switch to my bow. him!
Dovahkiin? No!
Let's make sure that overgrown lizard is really dead. Damn good. Boys.
I'll take that just purely to be able to sell it.
Everybody, get back.
Huh? I'm overburdened again, but I can fix it this time. Because I can equip my backpack.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
Wait a minute. Aren't there supposed to be like a bunch of people who come and talk to me? And tell me how amazing I am? Or does that not happen anymore? What about you? Do you talk? Are you going to tell me what's gone on and what's happened?
We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we?
Or did all the guards just die? Certainly looks like it. Maybe that's why there's no conversation, because everybody's dead. I'm going to take all this stuff and loot it. That's odd. Normally the guards survive. I just wonder if a mod I've installed has made them no longer essential. Because I have installed a mod that makes like the Stormcloak and Legion camps that you discover in the Wasteland. I've made it so anyone in there is killable, including like the officers, which you never used to be able to kill the officers. They were always like essential, and now you can kill them. With this mod that I've installed, you can wipe out. You know, if I discover like a Legion base as I'm out wandering the wild, I can take out everyone that's in it. Well, my backpack really doesn't offer me too much as far as carrying. Time moves very quickly. Might have to change the time scale. But hey, kill my... Why... What are you guys doing here? Aren't you supposed to be in the fight? Are you cowards?
I'm proud to be your battle brother, Dragonborn. Whiterun doesn't need to fear, with you on our side.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In
Here
the
he
very
is.
oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. Well, you can shout now. You couldn't before, right? That can only mean one thing. You must be Dragonborn.
We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we? Dragonborn. What
You
are you
guys-
talking about?
You guys didn't teach... Yeah, exactly. What are you talking about? You guys have stood and hid here while that dragon was tearing down
I
the...
never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever.
Stupid guards. To be honest, Imperials or Stormcloaks, I want to wipe them all out.
Being awfully quiet. Come on, tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Irilef isn't there. That must be some kind of scripting bug. Still, even today, you know, here we are, you know, 3 years after the game has come out, and there's still bugs and glitches that have never been fixed. Oh, fucking... Now, I was thinking about installing a mod which makes a few changes out here, actually. Puts more of like a market in this area. You know, because Whiterun's supposed to be like the trade capital of Skyrim. Doesn't appear to be a lot of people here, and a lot of traders and a lot of merchants. You know, there's like one general store, 2 inns, a blacksmith and an alchemist, and that's it. There's a stable, but you know, it's not really the market district that it's made out to be when you have conversations with the, you know, the NPCs and that in the game. Now, another thing I'm going to do as well, I will probably not only sell weapons that I pick up, I might break them down too to get materials. Because generally, I think the weapons and that I find and pick up won't be as good as ones that I can make myself. So again, it's probably going to be better for me to use the smelter to break down all the items that I gather and loot that I don't want to keep and use myself. In fact, let's have a quick look, shall we? So that's classed as light armour. See, none of that stuff. I mean, the leather helmet, maybe the barbarian helmet. If I smith it up, will be better than the leather. But I don't really want to wear a hat. I don't really want to wear like a helmet. I like my character's hair and her pretty face. I wear a circlet, so I've got something on my head that I can enchant and put some, you know, 45 armour or whatever stat enchantment on. But I don't plan on ever giving her like a full helm. I might give her a hood for when she's travelling, especially in the rain and the snow, because of the Frostfall mod. So after a brief little adventure, which I'm going to get back to Whiterun in a minute.
Look, you've already been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
This is not over. Okay. So, disenchanted, okay, smelted everything down. Don't think I want an Imperial bow. Amulet of Commerce. I'm going to create the Ranger hood, partly because I don't have a hood. Spring steel bow.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
A hunting bow I'll keep.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Okay.
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information.
Ooh.
If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. We will find her
I
eventually.
like the idea of money. So it's only gone up to 27. I want to use that move. Now what can I make? Not a lot.
I don't... Have you met my father? Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage?
What I'm looking for is to sell you those. Technically it is better.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
No, I think I'll be okay. I'm gonna go see
I work with my mother to sell fruits and
the
vegetables.
Jarl.
It's fun most days, but hard work.
Fancy the leather armor, huh? Something to be said for going light.
Not really. It's just I don't have any other armour at the minute. As much as I would really like to go and craft a load of armour, again, I want to be careful crafting too early and upsetting my skills.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim, I know. But stay strong, and men will come to respect you, and maybe even fear you.
Okay. Thanks for the support, sister.
Yes?
No.
Will rule Skyrim forever! Terrible and powerful Talos, we, your unworthy servants, give praise, for only through your grace and benevolence may we truly reach enlightenment.
Crazy preacher
We
guy.
are but maggots,
I hope he's killable.
writhing in the filth of our own corruption, while you have ascended from the dung of mortality, and now walk among the stars. But
Pleased I do feel completely warm.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
Yeah, pipe
You
down.
heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up eat. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenucci.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office.
Wow.
I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus.
Wow.
Still have a city to defend.
I'm impressed.
Yes, my lord.
I've gone from waking up in a ditch, barely alive, to now being Thane of Whiterun. And something called a Dragonborn.
Here, I'd like you to have this as a token of my friendship.
What's he giving me? He gave me 2 septims.
Brilliant. I don't know much. Only the old tales about the ancient heroes who would use the voice to defeat the enemies of Skyrim. They say the emperors used to be Dragonborn, but that all ended when Martin died during the Oblivion Crisis. The Greybeards can tell you much more than I can. They're the masters of the Way of the Voice, and taught Tiber Septim himself. Well, I only know what I've heard in the old tales. Shouting is an ancient form of magic, the use of one's voice to project their power. If you can shout, you need to go see the Greybeards. They'll know what to do.
Fussroda.
Take a look.
That's what I want. I want to be able to fill
You know, if you've got
Nope. Nope. Nope.
aptitude.
Fill Magica Gem.
Just college in Winterhold. Divine smile on you, friend.
Apparently I don't have enough Magica.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
So I can use my Magica to fill up my soul gem. Cool. Here's Lydia.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor. A gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. Lead the way.
Come with me. We're gonna on a little adventure. Which will occur in my next video.